Death is the great leveller. See what I did there? I referred to myself in the third person. Sounds grand, doesn't it? Death is the great leveller. I'm death, but it would sound weird to say I'm the great leveller. Seems a little arrogant. Anyway, back to the point. I know we haven't been speaking to each other for long, but I've been observing humans for longer than you could imagine. I've noticed a few things. Lots of humans spend a lot of their life focused on what makes them different. There seems to be a great deal of emphasis on standing out. I mean, the way some people dress, it's obvious they're hungry for attention. And then there's all that stuff about fitting into some groups so that you can point to other groups and call them different. I'm a little confused by that, but I gather that's a thing. If you're human, you need to define yourself by what groups you're in. But it seems to be even more important to point out what groups you're not in, and then say loud, mean things about those other groups. Am I getting that right? I want to be sure I understand so that I can, blend into the crowd. I can be very subtle, as long as someone's explained the rules. I mean, right now, for example, look at me. I look like a perfectly ordinary human. I could go for a casual stroll down the street and qualify for all the normal judgments and mutterings and eye rolls and finger points, just like the rest of you. Especially if I go out not wearing a mask. It makes it hard to imagine anything which puts all humans into one group. One big, fuzzy, warm category where you can cuddle up to each other and be friends. I think it's because of opinions. A fundamentally human concept, opinions. The first time I was asked my opinion on something, I didn't know what to do with myself. Death, said a little boy to me one day, what do you think of the sunset? Do you prefer sunset or sunrise? I was totally stumped. I never thought to have an opinion on the sun before. The sun sets and the sun rises, and some days it's red and some days it's yellow and some days it's hidden behind a cloud, but it's always there, rising and setting. I knew that, but to have an opinion, a judgment on it? No, that was new to me. In all my other conversations with sentient beings, animals and bugs and flowers and the like, they never feel a need to express an opinion. But you humans, you love opinions, don't you? You love to judge things, good or bad. Sometimes those opinions blur your vision, make you think you're all separate in your little different categories. There are some things, just a very few things that defy opinion, and whether you like it or not, do put you all into one category. One of my dear human friends wrote about this in a particularly delightful way, and I'd love to share it with you. Death Lib by Steve Turner. The liberating thing about death is in its fairness to women, its acceptance of blacks, its special consideration for the sick. And I like the way that children aren't excluded, homosexuals are welcomed, and militants aren't banned. The really wonderful thing about death is that all major religions agree on it. All beliefs take you there. All philosophy bows before it. All arguments end there. Con men can't con it. Thieves can't nick it. Bullies can't scare it. Magicians can't trick it. Boxers can't punch it, nor critics dismiss it. Dope-nos can't not know. The lazy can't miss it. Governments can't ban it, or the army defuse it. Judges can't jail it. Lawyers can't sue it. Capitalists can't bribe it. Socialists can't share it. Terrorists can't jump it. The third world aren't spared it. Scientists can't quell it, nor can they disprove it. Doctors can't cure it. Surgeons can't move it. Einstein can't halve it. Guevara can't free it. The thing about dead is we're all gonna be it. Or as I said, death is the great leveller. Yes, I like it. I think I'll have it put on my new business cards. Lady MacDeath, taboo subject, drag queen extraordinaire, the great leveller.